everybody, my name is Corp Cosplay, and we are back again to talk about meeting my heroes. I've volunteered at Comic-Cons for almost 15 years now, and I've met so many amazing celebrities, some that I were fans before and some that I became fans because of working at conventions. And this is a series just talking about my interactions with them and the fun that we've had. Today's is a horror icon. If you obviously saw the thumbnail, today's celebrity is Freddy Krueger himself, Robert Englund. Now, as someone who was named Michael Myers, and I loved all the Halloween movies, I also loved the Friday the 13th movies and the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I'm a classic horror fan, and meeting Robert Englund was such a fun time. However, I do want to talk about something that you fans should know if you want to meet Robert Englund. Robert Englund is someone in the volunteer world that we call a talker. And you can obviously probably understand what that means. He loves to talk, which is amazing. There are so many celebrities out there who, again, I've said in the past, they're busy and they have thousands of people waiting for them, and we have to kind of rush you through because otherwise they won't get through all the fans. Robert Englund, no matter what, will sit down and talk with you and have those moments with you. The problem is, though, is that sometimes they run very long. We've actually had instances in the past where he's had to leave and not been able to finish his line. That was a very stressful situation. I'll probably get into that into another conversation. So Robert Englund is a talker. And again, it's great when you're there talking to him, but when you're in line and you're 400 people back, it becomes a little annoying. So it's really important that when I work a Robert Englund line, I definitely want to talk to everybody in line and explain, like, I understand you're probably frustrated because you've been waiting a long time to meet him, but believe me, when you meet him, it will be well worth it. So let's talk about meeting Robert Englund. As he is a talker and as he's always busy, I didn't really get a chance to meet Robert Englund until the end of the con. It was probably, I think, 2017, 2018. He was just finishing, and he's very open to all the volunteers and come over and say hi and all that. So I made sure I had to run over and see him. And it was like the end of the con. I don't mean like the doors are closed. I mean, the doors have been closed for a little bit. There's people tearing down booths. It's the end of the con, and Robert has to get going. So I was one of the last people that got to run into Robert, and I walked up and I casually said, "Hi, Robert. I know you probably don't have time to sign anything. I just want to say I'm a big fan. I just want to say hi." And he said, "Oh," and he stopped. He said, "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so glad you're such a fan. What's your name?" And I said, "My name's Michael Myers." He goes, "Oh, we have to get a photo." And his agent is kind of pulling him along, like, "Okay, Robert, like, greatly appreciate you guys all being fans. Like, we got to go." And Robert goes, "Michael, where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, this was at Niagara Falls Comic Con." And I said, "Oh, I'm just down the road in Hamilton, Ontario." And he goes, "Hamilton? I shot a movie in Hamilton." And then he started going on this big speech about the movie he shot in Hamilton and how great of a production it was and how much fun he had in Hamilton. And you could just see the agent turning into anger from inside out and just wanting to rage. And I'm kind of paying attention to Robert, obviously, but kind of looking at the agent like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't think this is what it would turn into." But he was incredible. He really was. And if you're a horror fan, Robert is one that I highly recommend going to meet. He is so nice. He's so fun to talk to. But be warned, if you're in the Robert Englund line, you are probably going to be waiting a little longer than others because he is wanting to enjoy those moments with his fans. So that's my Robert Englund story. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to have some more of these in the near future. We got a couple more left. My name is Corp Cosplay. Take care. We'll talk soon.